welcome to Oceanside Arena on Saturday night. I'm your host, Lauren Etlinger, here with my analysts, Devin Freitas and John Spataro. Now, John, let's first talk about last night's conclusion. After a devastating loss of 4-2, the Sun Devils fell short to Central Oklahoma University. How do you think their attitude carried in tonight from last night?
Well, up until about midway through that period, it was the same attitude we saw last night. Very sluggish, nothing going on either sides, both offense and defense. But then we started to see the Sun Devils get back to their form, and they started scoring goals. And I think a big key to that is because they're crashing the net and getting rebounds. Both the goals scored by the Sun Devils this period were off second chance opportunities. And that's something that really they haven't done, especially last game. And in their last few games, actually, they really haven't crashed the net as well. And that's where Central Oklahoma is getting their offense as well, as these second chance opportunities. So that's going to be the difference. Despite if this momentum carries, ASU still has a lot of work to do.
And now as the score stands, it's currently 2-2. Devin, we had goals from Scola and Myshak. Let's enunciate that goal from Myshak. That was a beautiful clean sweep. Tell me about it.
Oh, it was great. He got fed from I believe it was Stewart who fed him.
Okay.
And there's no one in front of him. He wasn't being defended. And he just let it rip and went right over the goalie's shoulder. I mean, it's a shot that when you have it that wide open, 9 times out of 10, especially a guy like Myshak, they're gonna make it.
Now, Joe, your team currently stands as the nation's #2 goal scorer with 61 points. John, what do you personally think that Joe has that really makes him succeed from the rest of the players offensively?
It usually seems like he's a step ahead of the defenders and his own team, which has helped him and hurt him throughout the season. But especially when he can make himself get open shots, that's what makes him such a great player. And he knows he's the second top scorer in the country. Right. If you're a player, you're going to look at those stats. Right. But he's also very modest about that, too. You never really hear him talk about it. But what he does the best is when he splits 2 defenders going up the ice and creates his own shot. Usually, if he doesn't have an open shot, because he draws the double coverage, he's going to have someone else open somewhere on the ice to give them an open shot. That's why he leads the team in goals and assists.
And now, in conclusion, Devin, what do you think it is that ASU really has made a difference from in comparison to last night, positively or negatively, that's leading to where they are today?
Well, as John said, they're a little sluggish coming into the first half of that first period. But as of now, they're nervous, which is a good thing because they need to realize that this is a do-or-die situation. There's only 11 spots open in that tournament. And if they get swept by UCO in this weekend, then they're probably not going to make it in. This is a do-or-die situation, must win. And they're going to have to pull it out. UCO's a tough team. It's going to be a tough win, but it's well within their reach.
So this win or loss really is a dependent factor on the Sun Devils bid to Nationals. Guys, stay tuned for